This video covers the general operation and maintenance for your new equipment. Every operator should watch this video before using the machine. Provided with your machine was an operator's manual. If you have not read this document, please pause this video and do so before continuing. This video provides information that is general and not tailored for your specific cleaning application. It does not take into consideration the health and safety risks specific to your application. Due to the many and various cleaning applications, the manufacturer, importer, distributor, or seller of this equipment is not responsible for its performance. So, let's get into it.
Hello, I'm Dave from Alpha Clean, and my goal today is to make your job as easy as possible. What I'm about to go through with you today is our 55 400 carpet extraction machine. This is a hot water carpet extractor, giving you up to a 400 psi in pressure. This machine is a 55 litre capacity, so we've got two tanks. We've got our clean water tank, which is filled in from the front section here, so you can put all your clean water in. If you want to put chemical in through the machine, you can. We do recommend doing pre-spray with chemical, but you can always contact Alpha Clean for more information on our chemical range. And then our dirty water tank filled up through our suction hose into our dirty water tank in the back here of the machine. So we've got two filters for maintaining your machine. We've got a filter inside our clean water tank, which is in the bottom of the tank. You just unscrew it and pull it out. This is our clean water filter. This is something you want to check regularly. If you use a lot of chemical, you will get a build-up of chemical on your filter, and it can be rinsed out under a tap, cleaned and put back into position. So if this filter is blocked, it'll restrict the flow of water that'll come out of your machine. If at any time you get an air blockage, now the machine will come with a hose here. This hose is used in the system, therefore you turn your water and you get no water come out. This hose can be plugged in. You can turn your water on, you can use the suction on the machine to help draw that water through. So that'll get rid of any air blockage that may be in the machine. This hose can also be used to drain your clean water. So the other filter on this machine is for our suction. So this needs to be checked regularly. It's inside the tank, inside the wastewater tank. It's what we call a ball float inside this basket. Now this basket here will get a lot of debris, a lot of fluff, a lot of lint, a lot of hair on there. That needs to be kept clean. If that blocks up, it'll affect the suction on your machine, so that needs to be kept clean. Now as your water comes up, it'll pick the ball up and block off your suction. One thing to be aware of, if you get too much foaming inside your tank, the foaming will not lift the ball, so your water may be down below the ball. If you've got too much foaming, the foaming won't lift the ball and the foaming will get into your vac motor. Now, if your vac motor fails due to moisture, this will not be covered under warranty. So always make sure the ball is free to move and this is always clean. The other two things to look for if you're not getting very good suction is to make sure that this is sealed. So there is a seal, an O-ring in here. Make sure this lid is done up nice and tight so that we don't get any leakage. And also on our drain hose, make sure this cap is fitted nicely and tight. Otherwise this could affect the suction. So while we're on the drain hose, now this here is the hose that will drain your dirty water tank. It can be easily removed off the side of the machine. Cap can be removed and then you can empty the waste water. Please note when you fit this back up, so our cap needs to be fitted firmly. We do not want to fit the cap, the top part of this hose on this clip like that. We don't want to do that. We want to always fit it onto the hose. Because if you fit it onto this section, it could create an air passage to go through here, create turbulence in the tank, and it'll affect the operation of the machine. This machine comes with two cords. So we've got the two cords which both plug into this section here. So as you'll notice, one runs the whole machine, the other one is for the heater. Please note that these two cords must not be plugged into the same power point. You must plug them into preferably different rooms, completely two separate power points. So to plug these in, you'll notice there's only one way that it can go. You've got two slots, one's larger than the other, and we just plug them straight into there. So to operate this machine, we have 4 buttons. We've got one for our heater. You can obviously run the machine with heat or without. Then we've got our water supply, so to turn our water pump on. And then we have 2 vacuum motors. So if you're doing carpet, we'd recommend you run both vacuum motors. Then if you're doing upholstery or curtain cleaning, you can just run the 1 vac motor. So this machine is very easy to maneuver around. You'll notice we've got some large wheels in the back of the machine. This can be used to pull up some stairs if needed. Then it's got the 2 front caster wheels, so it's very easy to maneuver around your facility. Then you've got the wheels at the top. This can be used to light into a van or for easy transport. Please note, if you do that, we recommend that all water is drained out of the machine. That's both tanks, so make sure there's no water for whenever you transport the machine, and especially lying it down. So to plug your hose in, we plug our vacuum hose into the top section there, and then we've got our pressure hose which plugs into this fitting. Please note this machine is a variable pressure machine, so we can adjust the pressure. We've got our gauge, we can run it from 50 psi up to 400 psi. So obviously if you're cleaning upholstery or curtains, you will not want to run it at full pressure, so therefore we can adjust the pressure, increase, decrease, depending on what you're doing. We've got our vac hose which just plugs straight onto your wand, and then we've got our pressure hose. Once all our switches are on, then we can just activate the pressure and then start cleaning. Please note that your jets on the end of your wand is also another service item. These need to be sitting square in view of getting a good spray pattern, but if they do block, you will need to remove them and clean them out. Just remember, when you're finished cleaning and you want to disconnect your pressure hose, you may have to pull the trigger to release any pressure. That's while the machine is turned off. You release any pressure that's in the line, and that'll make it a lot easier then to disconnect your hose. As you can see, the 55-400 carpet extraction machine is a very easy machine to use and maintain. For any further questions, please contact Alpha Clean.
Thank you for your time, and we hope this video has been helpful. Remember that regular maintenance of your machine is recommended to optimize its life cycle.